What is up, everybody? How are y'all? Can we hear everything good? Because y'all know I'll be having technical difficulties and whatnots. How's every? Can't hear me again? Jesus. Can y'all hear me now? No sound. I actually unplugged this. All right, give me 2 seconds, y'all.
Take me somewhere far away from here, from here. Take me somewhere far away from here, from here. Take me somewhere far away from here, from here. Take me somewhere far away from here, from here. I need you to listen, listen.
Okay, are we good with audio? Give me a 1 if we're good, or a thumbs up if we're good with audio, so I can do everybody's shout outs again. I am so excited. I'm trying to contain myself. I have like something else happening on my whole setup, so I actually unplugged my mic accidentally. I'm so sorry. Okay, y'all can hear me now. All right, let's start at the top. Introverted Sagittarius, hey boo, Dejanay, hey HUH, Nor W, Fernanda, Zai, hi, Elizabeth Lassiter, one of my members, hey, Keish, another member, hey boo, Mia, Alice, Vanessa, Reese, it's Diana. Hope I said that correctly. A Fulton, hey, Jamal, hey. Kofi, Shari, Kenny, what's up? Tink, Jalyn, Jazzy. Shout out to y'all. Staying up with me. Sweetness, how are you? Okay, perfect. Y'all can hear me. Okay, good. Cause it's about to be a really great live, y'all. I'm so excited. And then on top of that, oh child, not the fly away, honey. On top of that, both episodes were given. So you know how we start this thing off. Y'all gotta tell me what y'all think of the episodes. What did you think about All American? What did you think about All American Homecoming? Drop your thoughts in the chat. I want to see what y'all get, what y'all talking about, how y'all feeling about it. Also, I would love it if you would just tweet All American Homecoming and then like hashtag All American Homecoming and then tell me what your thought is because I want to repost a ton of All American Homecoming posts. Um, so drop your thoughts in the chat. Also, if you have Twitter, go on to Twitter. I'm actually about to tweet right now while y'all are getting y'all's tweets on. I'm going to go to Twitter to tell people what I think about All American Homecoming because it was definitely given tonight, honey. I'm so excited. I am planning to have a special guest tonight on this live, which I didn't anticipate, but they reached out to me and I was like, of course, like, let's make it happen. So we are going to be talking with someone super special tonight on this chat. I am super excited, but before we do that, of course, I got to kick it with y'all and see what y'all are thinking, what y'all are saying. So let me see what y'all saying in this chat, honey. Let me move Twitter over. We're trying to get All American Homecoming to trend because I need everybody to be watching this show. The way that this show is giving authentic HBCU experience realness, I need everybody to be watching it. Okay, let's see what y'all thinking. Oh, is Diana, you not able to see the episode yet? I'm sorry. Hey, Nia Love. Shout out to y'all. Love. Okay, Reese says I love both, except I think that Damon person and Simone will have a thing. We definitely gonna talk about it, child. Cause Damon can't seem to keep his hands to himself. So his patience is out of patience with Coop again. Yes, Elizabeth. She said suspended. Listen, and if you want suspended for more than a day, you can do so because she was on my nerves. How you gonna give Layla a rider for a showcase at the Crenshaw Cafe that y'all be eating bagels and coffee at all the time? Like, girl, there ain't even no green room here. What are you even talking about? All American Homecoming, Damon needs to social distance. Why Simone be letting him touch her like that? Exactly. Like, Keisha, I need you to be running interference, honey. Like, Netta, I know that you team Jamon, but I'm gonna need Keisha to be running interference because Damon be looking at Simone how he looking at her, and then he be putting his hands on her like he be putting his hands on her. And I don't appreciate it at all. Best episode since it came back. I agree, Zai. I agree. All-American 8.5, All-American Homecoming. I think it said 9. My chat jumped up. Yep, 9. Okay, Vanessa. I'm here for it. Kenny said All-American was a little too real tonight. Year 1 can be a lot. I literally, as soon as I finished watching, I called Melissa and Naya. Shout out to Naya because I don't think I shouted you out in the chat. I called them like, this is a little bit too real. I'm having a little bit of PTSD. Like, not y'all really showing what it's like to be a collegiate athlete. I mean, of course they were going to do that, but it's hard, y'all. It's really hard. And I know, like, we're going to talk about it, but I know that people were like, I was looking at some of the tweets and people are pissed at this little head coach, but at the end of the day, the head coach is kind of right. Like, it's just, you don't come in trying to be seen and be this and that. Like, you need to come in and try your best to show how stable you are, not how different you can be, if that makes sense. But we're gonna talk about it because we gotta talk about that coach. I know y'all have some feelings about that coach. Patience and Coop, I just need it to end. I'm so tired of them going back and forth. Mia, I'm tired too, child. Shari says Jordan forget that he wouldn't be there if it wasn't for Spencer. Jordan Baker, come to the carpet, baby. Come on. Because it was cute. Give me that plate. Absolutely not. Oh, the coach isn't actually making decisions based off of any kind of bias, and he's just making us be our best self. In high school, you weren't better than Spencer. So, like, I get what you were trying to say, but no. No. Child, Jordan Baker, have a seat. I can't. Coop ain't got no job, but trying to be bossy. Exactly. Coop need to find something to do, honey. Coop needs to find something to do. HUH says All-American Homecoming. Damon touches Simone every chance he get. Jordan not going to be cool with that. Y'all, Jordan up in the building. Listen, I was on Jordan's head this episode, but I'm back on his side because I'm riding with my ship. Next episode, I don't care. We coming to Brixton and Jordan is coming with that ruckus and I'm here for it. But this episode, I'm going to hold him accountable because he was on that. But next episode, whether he on that or not, I'm going to have to ride with him because that's my shit. and that's my business. Okay? To me, out here blowing in the wind like a damn leaf, and that storyline on purpose. Exactly. Why Layla acting funky? Girl, Clay, once you stop blocking your blessings. All right, I'm gonna need to say something real quick, and I need y'all to hear me. We cool, right? We friends. Like, y'all love me, I love you. Okay, so I need to be able to tell y'all the truth, and it need to be cool, okay? Layla Keating has the best storyline in All American. She just do. I don't make the rules, y'all. I don't make the rules. Her character development is out of this world. Her character consistency is out of this world. It is brilliant. Do y'all realize that last episode, we saw her not actually even wanting to go down this route with Clay, even though she had feelings for Clay, because of what she experienced and saw with her father. And in this episode, she did not want to go any further with Clay, even though she deep down actually does want to be in a relationship again, because she does not want to be hurt. And guess who's to blame because of that? Mr. Spencer James. Come onto the carpet, Spencer James, because this Layla, this is your fault, bro. And I don't want to hear it, y'all. I don't want to hear Spencer ain't mean to, oh, it wasn't that bad, or he was always supposed to be with Olivia, and it was this, and it was that. All of that could be true. And he damaged this girl, and now she got to figure out how to put it together. She got to figure out if she's going to ever be able to trust and love again. And I love to see it. Like, are you kidding me? It is giving great story, and I'm so here for it. I understood every single moment of Layla in this episode. I didn't question not a damn thing. I was actually like, I was waiting for you to get here, sis, because I just knew everything wasn't going to be smooth sailing. Not after you, the love of your life, because that's like debatable between some of y'all and myself. But not after you experience what you experienced with the love of your life and your best friend, honey. Whew. Yo, when it comes to Layla Keating, NK don't play. That's all I'm going to say. All right, let's see what y'all got to say now. Let's see what y'all want to give. Let's see, how many people was like, but Erica, no. Let me go back. I definitely think Amara and Coach Turner are Simone's biological parents, and that her parents lied to her, and they remind me of adult versions of Olivia and Spencer. Coach Turner and Amara are definitely giving Olivia vibes, and I'm just like, what happened so we can get it back together? Because this is, I don't like it. I don't like when you have these two people who really love each other and they just want to be together, and it's this invisible wall that's stopping this person from coming this way and stopping this person from coming this way. It's like, I want to break the wall down. So y'all could just love on each other, cause just give in. He cares so much for her. Coach Turner cares so deeply for Amara, and it is all in his like non-verbal and then verbal. It's just so beautiful. It's so amazing. Okay, I don't understand what Coop's issue is. It says traumatized because why is she trying not to get back into music? Why? I'm glad Jordan coming there next week. Go get your wife, period. I feel Amara and Turner are Simone's parents, and Damon is okay. So I'm a little confused in what they giving in reference to brother, sister, cousin, some whatever. And actually, y'all, I need to start this live chat over here because this is how I'm going to patch in my special guest. So keep dropping your thoughts into the chat. I'm going to continue to read those, but I also need to get this thing going. How do I scheduled this live. How do I do it? So how do Y'all know I don't be knowing none of this stuff of what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, okay. Why isn't it letting me start? Is that gonna be this one? Oh yeah, okay. Chill. All right, let's see what else y'all are saying in this lovely chat. I'm not worried about Simone and Jordan next episode. That's when Daddy Baker coming to come out of Jordan. I can't. Not Daddy Baker. I can't get with that. What's good, y'all? If you are on IG, hey, hang tight. This is going to be an amazing, amazing live. So just hang tight. We are live on YouTube as well. Spencer ain't the it boy on the field no more. Yes. All American got real. Love this storyline for Spencer. It's new terrain for sure. I am totally here for Spencer James not being Spencer James. And like literally, he has climbed this mountain. He has risen to this certain level. And now he is at the bottom of a new mountain ready to climb that. And that's exactly what it's like. Like, y'all, I've spoken about this quite a bit, but again, I have been a collegiate athlete. It is literally, you show up at college and you like, you are the, you come in, like you in your school, you're in whatever city. Like I was in my city. People in my city knew me. Like other schools knew me. And then you get to college and you're with a whole bunch of yous from other states, from other cities. And it's just like, oh, wait a second. I'm not the best anymore. And it hits you like a ton of bricks. It's hard. So I'm like loving it. It's so authentic. That's college. This ain't high school no more. Exactly. I feel Omar and Coach Turner are some most. Okay, I already read that. Hashtag Jamon. Team Jordan deactivated, planting seeds of doubts in Olivia and then walking away like he ain't see the girl looking sad after he made that dumb comment. Like she got a relapse for you to care. Kenny, I don't think it was all of that now. I think that he said some real stuff. Like I feel like he said what needed to be said. Honestly, it was the truth. Now, I like what happened. I like what wound up happening. Like Spencer decided to not listen to her in reference to that, but that's a very real thing. Like you go off to college and you now have all of these new responsibilities. You have all of this new weight on your shoulders. You're really just trying to figure out this new thing, and having a relationship can be very, very hard. So I don't think that Jordan was wrong in what he said to Olivia, especially because it gave us a little bit of made us a little bit more cognizant of what he got going on. And like why we're not seeing him like pine over Simone or do any of that. So it also gave us that. So yeah, I don't think that it was meant to be like really shady or anything. All right. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to pull up this. Live link. Okay. This over here. Okay, cool. Okay. Lawrence says Spencer is going to realize that the training and preparation from high school football to college football is going to be a wake-up call. Yes. Jamie's story is giving me a walk to remember vibes, and I sincerely hope for Ash's sake that they don't go this route. He can't take any more setbacks. I don't even remember a walk to remember, but I'm not here for Asher having another new love interest, so there's that. You know, like, I'm good. I'm completely good. Oh, shoot. I didn't even send that to her. Okay. Hey, Mrs. Raymond, how are you? Okay. Where am I at? Anything coming from Jordan isn't as valuable. Keep it, boo. JR's parents are visiting him next week's episode. Definitely thinks his parents are divorcing. Okay, so I was a little confused in looking at that preview because I thought that the dad was Damon's dad, but is Damon's mama a single mama? I know they both adopted, but like, y'all tell me. I was a little confused. Is it JR's parents or is it Damon's little interesting father? I love how JJ pointed out that he doesn't want to go to the NFL, just play football for the fun of it. I loved it too, Shari, but it's also like, well, sir, why are you taking up a scholarship? You could have walked through for all that. People out here busting their butts and giving their whole lives, and you just doing what? um the key thing with Olivia is that they actually talked about it. Some couples just jump into decisions without talking and in the relationship for the other's interest. Yes, I think that that's what I love the most. Because honestly, at the top of the episode, y'all, it was definitely giving everybody. It felt like they was about to reset the board. Like, it was giving NK was like, all right, we're done with all these storylines. Everybody's breaking up. I was just like, oh, wait a minute now. We're 20 minutes in. And I was like, are we about to reset the board? Is it about to be a problem? But because, like, by the end, Spencer and Olivia do have that conversation and she is ready to end it, but he's just like, no. And then he gives really good reasons as to why. And I'm like, all right, so I can rock with this. This actually makes sense. And it was dope to see, truly. Asher needs to get himself together. Let me close some of this stuff that's probably making my computer move slow. Did I miss anything else? I honestly feel like when Layla and Clay get in a relationship, Clay is going to want it forever. That man looks like he's falling. Don't he? Don't he though? And we love a king that's going to fall now. We love that. I cannot wait for Layla to be able to really deal with her issues and like truly heal, because she definitely deserves. However, I completely understand, you know, her apprehension. It's so real. Sorry, y'all. I'm going back and forth between the chat and the live. What's up, Mo? Hey, Marcel. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired of the I can't play football no more because of X, Y, and Z storylines. Child, ain't we all tired of it? Clay and Layla, yes, I'm totally here for it. And we decided that their name was gonna be Kayla, right? Hey Lou, welcome in. I don't think Asher would be able to give up betting that easy. This is going to be trouble for the boys. I don't even understand what's happening with Asher. Like, he's kind of giving me Coop vibes, except for the fact that he has a job. And even still, I don't care. Like, I don't care. Like, I do care about Jamie and Lupus. I think that I'm really in love with people integrating more things like lupus as well as like other autoimmune disease into media, because it's not talked about a lot. I actually have an aunt who suffers from lupus, and it's a very intense thing to go through. So I'm totally here for Jamie, but like her being introduced by way of Asher is just like, I don't know if I care. Like, I don't really care if this whole relationship works. Asher done had relationships for a lifetime now, in my opinion. He could go single for a while. He literally just is never not with a girl, never not has a girl. So I'm just like, I don't feel sorry for him at all. Like, at all. Mm, it seems like this is just what Layla needs, but it's okay if she takes it slow. Yes, the drama between Coach Turner and President Zeke remind me of Aaron and Luca all over again. Do you all watch Grownish? Because you have hit the nail on the head, Samaj. Like, Aaron and Luca is definitely Coach Turner and President Zeke, except for President Zeke and Coach Turner are older, like grown, and we haven't seen them actually bump heads yet. Like, we've actually seen Luca and Aaron come to blows, but I definitely think that it's coming. Okay, perfect. Let's, how do I, okay, here we go. Speaking of, hey,
What up? What up? What up?
how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I am doing great. You had an amazing episode tonight. I'm so glad that you like reached out and we can chop it up.
I told you I would. You know I'm a real.
I,
I don't be faking it, man. I was looking at my clock like, oh man, hold on. Did I miss it? Then I was like, okay, I think I'm good. So.
we was holding out. We was waiting on you. Like, we were already chopping it up. I got about 100 people over here on YouTube.
That's
More over here on Instagram.
Man, I got a few minutes. How'd y'all like the show tonight?
I absolutely loved it. But I've been loving it. I got my Xavier on. I went to Xavier University, so you know we repping the HBCUs out here.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, but y'all drop in the comments, like, how did you like the episode? Let us see what you think.
It's too dark in here. Am I good? I got my hat on. You know, I'm chilling. I'm in the bathroom. The kids sleep.
I think you good. Let me.
And where it's safe, you know what I'm saying?
I can't. I think you safe. Can y'all see him? Y'all good?
Hey, they better stop that. Give me, hey.
It was amazing. Oh, no, ma'am. No, ma'am, no ham, no turkey. Now y'all out here showing out.
Well, we got whole that's me. That's who I am in real life, with my son, because she was looking for like a hard-nosed coach, no nonsense, full of integrity. Tough love. These kids need that nowadays, especially with the new generation, the new millennials. You know what I'm saying? I always call myself like James Evans from Good Times. You need that type of daddy in your life.
You call yourself that?
Man, like I said, I was young when I started watching Good Times, but I fell in love with James Evans, and I felt like we didn't have too many black fathers or figures like no more. Like they got away from that. So I feel like, I call myself the light skinned James Evans,
I'm here for it.
person.
Speaking of that, though, looking at the original All American, which is telling the story of Spencer James, and then now, I feel like All American Homecoming, you guys are set at HBCU, and it is like you launch into it via Simone's story, but it's also very much so Damon as well, who's standing up. What do you want young black men to take away from the show when they see it? Because I think that both of these shows are doing a really great job of exposing us to a very pivotal time in these men's lives as they navigate different things. Like, what do you want other young men to take from the show?
Well, what I want men, like young men, especially young black men, because that's like the catered, that's the audience that we're going for. But like I said, it can relate to everyone. But starting with our people, I just want them to know that, HBCUs is very, they're special schools. You know what I'm saying? You can't overlook the importance of HBCUs just because they got like the Division I schools and everything like that. But HBCUs like breeds black excellence. It breeds geniuses. The future leaders of this world, and don't be afraid to continue to like pick an HBCU over like other schools. But my thing is, what I want young black men to take from this is you got to work hard in life at anything you do. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, you gotta continue to be greater than the next. You gotta be greater than white folks. You gotta be greater than any black races. We got it the hardest, but it's the most rewarding because we can take anything and make it. You know what I'm saying? Like we take a little and make it a lot. And, we're just showing that, don't be afraid for hard work. That's what I can try to show young men. Don't be afraid of that. And don't be afraid of the journey, always continue to take the journey and don't look at the outcome. Like, because Coach Marcus, these kids, some of them, Damon, they want the flash, they got their little jewelry, you know what I'm saying? But it's just
They
like
his little chain. I'm like, all right, sir.
DJ, JR got his little jewelry, that's all cool and all, but at the end of the day, what does that really mean if you don't like have no like groundedness under that? You know what I'm saying? Or like substance or integrity with what you doing, because them chains and stuff ain't gonna mean nothing. So that's what I'm trying to instill in these men, and hopefully some kids can grow from it, watching it in the world, and it can help some kids, be successful, because that's what it's about. Just, these young black men being successful in this world at the end of the day. So I'm all for that, because I'm raising a son out here, and he's, he's 10, but I tell him, you got to work harder, son. I come from, humble beginnings, Section 8 housing, government cheese, pork and beans, and hot dog from Chicago. I come from it for real, for real. So just because I'm in Hollywood, I don't want people to think like everything is like so celebrity and all that. I'm like, I come from where it's really real, and I still keep that mentality with me to today. So that's what I try to teach my son as well. So, and I'm trying to, take those principles and apply it to these kids too in the baseball program too. So I just want.
How do you think that you have been able to take where you come from and your history and create a space where you are so grounded and you are so real? Because being in Hollywood, that is not the norm. So what advice would you give to people who are aspiring to do more and but still need to find a way to ground themselves?
What I can say is, you gotta really be in it for all the right reasons. Some people just want to get famous, some people just want to be celebrities, and that's cool too. But what are you doing it for? What's your purpose on, your goals and your dreams and aspirations? What are you really doing this for? Like, are you, like, I'm in it to inspire people, to show people that you can come from nothing and be something. And I'm still going, and I still feel like I'm new, you know what I'm saying? But, you have to always just say, how do I like touch the next person under me? You know what I'm saying? Or how do I always, because I keep it real, even with the guys on set, they know me, but I'm always going to tell them the truth, whether they like it or not. They know I'm going to keep it real with them because I want them to win, because, it's all a team sport at the end of the day. We're all in this together. It's just like we all connected. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no individuality with me like, oh, I'm shining. No, I don't care about none of that. I want us all to win. You know what I'm saying? Black man, and these are some younger guys on the show, so I definitely want them to succeed. But yeah, I just want us all to win, and we gotta love each other. Don't be afraid to tell another black man you love them. And give them a hug. Sometimes they need that.
I have been speaking in the last 2 weeks. I feel like I've been speaking so much about how excited, but also how I'm even at a loss for words. Like, I crave seeing black men express themselves and be more vulnerable and show their emotions and do all of that. So speaking a little bit off of what you were just saying, how do you think that black men can get to a place where they are a little bit more open and honest, even if it's just with you guys amongst each other? Because a lot of us have been raised, even women, but a lot of black men have been raised of don't cry, don't do this, don't do that. And that's one of the things I think I really love about the All-American Universe is that the men show how they feel. And it's beautiful to see.
Definitely. They're showing that vulnerability, and they're showing that we're human beings, at the end of the day. We ain't monsters and creatures, like they put you out here to be like, when you're black, you always got to be so strong. You always got to put up that extra wall. And just show that you're tough in this mentality. But at the end of the day, it comes from a lack of, maybe a relationship with your father. You know what I'm saying? Single mother homes, so it's just so we had to be that. But at the end of the day, it's okay to show that. Everything ain't okay. It's not okay. You always should talk to your brothers, because you never know what the next man is going through, you know, and a lot of it comes from, like I say, lack positive influences in their life, or just people who never really told them that they love them or care for them.
Mm-hmm.
Just it stems from that. So hopefully we can get back to that. You know, just
Yeah.
tell a brother you love them. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for you. Just leave it at that. And if they take it a certain way, then you know, hopefully it's for the better. But you know, that's what it's about, though.
I think it's dope that you're creating that space while y'all are on set for the other, you know, brothers that look like you to, if they don't have someone they could talk to, if they don't have someone they could share with, they can always be vulnerable with you. Going back to the show though, let's switch beats a little bit because I have been looking at this since episode 1 and I'm just really trying to put the math together. It's not mathing. Coach Turner and Auntie Amara.
Oh yeah.
We just need, in this episode we learned that they had history and that something tore them apart. What has it been like with this character and this potential relationship? I know you can't share too much, but like, what are you excited for us to see more of as this whole thing continues to unfold? Because we are intrigued and also like we need y'all to...
I can't give it away, but no, we have a great, like I said, you're gonna see it unfold, you know, more as the series goes on. You know, they're gonna open up the characters more, the relationships more. You know, it's gonna be real interesting. Y'all up for a cool surprise though. But I ain't telling you no more, Edgar, so you ain't getting nothing out of me. I'm sorry.
Well, can you tell me if Coach Turner likes President Z? Because we don't like him. How does Coach Turner feel about President Z? Can you tell us that?
How do I feel about him? Hell no, I don't like President Zeke. I mean, I slap his head all the time, but I can't do that. But nah, Coach Zeke, that's my man though. In real life, you know, Leonard, that's my guy though. He's playing his role really well. We just at odds, you know, on what he wants and what I'm trying to do, what he's trying to do, what he needs for the university, for the HBCU. You know, it's all business with him, and I'm bigger than, like, I'm not thinking about the business. You know, he want to win. He want to, you know, do all this and that for the program to get the money in there. But I'm thinking big picture. And sometimes people don't care about that stuff. But that's where Coach Marcus comes in at, you know?
Yes.
But
so everybody focusing, like, it ain't about the money. It's about the young man that y'all about to be. Who we about to be?
Correct. See, Mark, you know. So
yes.
But
we have a couple questions. Is it okay if I pop them up?
Yeah, I got a few. I got like 2-3 minutes.
All right. Miss Jones says, can you ask him of any future movies that's coming soon? You have your whole production company that has launched, and you have a few things on the slate. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Right now, yes. I can get into the production side. I started a company called Hardcore Films. And I merged with another company, a film fund, Perennial Film Fund, who, you know, gave me a lot of money. I'm just, you know, I mean, I don't have it like in my bank account, but you know, it's open for when I start, you know, the slate of movies, and I'm gonna start putting some in pre-production. We finished All American Homecoming this week, and then
congratulations.
Yeah, we finished.
One in the can.
Yeah, so God willing, we'll see what happens for season 2. But I can get into like the pre-production side of it all and see what it is that I can roll out first, you know, second, third. But you know, it's definitely go time. I'm doing some cool things. I got a bunch of stuff, and it's just like I need a bunch of help, but it's crazy. But it's a good problem to have right now. So yeah.
It's definitely a good problem to have. And so many of the themes that you all tackle in the All-American universe are just so true to life. Like even with, you know, you were speaking about in reference to these athletes and pushing and pushing for themselves to be their best selves and to show up and to be better. That translates to even where you are in Hollywood. There's so many things that are happening and things look one way, but behind the scenes, it's completely another way. So I'm definitely sending you nothing but love. and
Listen. I was supposed to get back to you a few times, and you know me, I've just been tied up, you know, a lot. And then when you got a family, you know, it's crazy. But I ain't forgot.
I know. Like I'm just sitting over here, like I'm waiting because
okay.
once we do,
we got to catch up for sure. We will.
Yes, yes. Any other like last words or anything that you want to share with the audience?
No, I mean, I'm up for a few more questions. Just, I mean,
Okay.
I appreciate the audience and everyone loving the show so far. You know what I'm saying? This is the reason why I do it, so people can enjoy it and you can have a conversation about it. You know, I love the people. I'm here for the people. That's all. I'm just forget all the Hollywood stuff. I'm just like y'all. I'm the you know, for real.
And that's honestly one of the things that I've always loved about your energy. Like you've not changed this entire time of the following your career for forever. Literally, you have been solid. All right, so Wayne Mans is saying, will he be in the next season of The Shy?
I don't know. I can't really. I don't know yet. I mean, I'll let Lena. You know.
The way that you came into The Shy and played your position extra hard, I was just like, well, damn.
It's fun. I had a bunch of fun on the show, and I know they're filming now, season 5. So, me and Lena briefly spoke on that. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Lena, what's up? Dante, you know that boy went viral. He went all over the place for just that scene.
Do you know how many women was talking about they need to get them a Dante after you?
Hey, I ain't got nothing to do with that, y'all. I
I
want
can't.
me.
Next question. What coaches did you take advice or inspiration from? Did you pull from any like historic or iconic coaches when you were preparing for the character of Coach Marcus Turner?
Yes, I did. I looked up a lot of Deion Sanders from Jackson State.
Mm.
A lot of his motivational speeches and how he talked to his players and just how, he got the best out of them. He loved them too. You can just tell it was real with him. You know what I'm saying? He was like their life coach. So I was with all that. So I studied him. That was probably the only one. And then I watched some other coaches from like different like on baseball teams and football. I just watched it all. YouTube was my best friend. So
And you can see that. Like you really can see that coming out in your character. I was just talking before we hopped on live with the audience, and it was just like you can tell when you're speaking with like Amara, and then when you're speaking with Damon, you can tell that you really care about what you're saying and who you're talking to, and it's literally just embedded, like the emotion basically riding the words for me.
yeah, because like when I'm with Amara, it's a certain softness you gotta have, like speaking like to a black woman, and I make sure I always keep that, even though I'm being real. But I don't, even though I'm a little intense sometimes. I mean, a lot of times with my character, but with the guys, it's a different type of way. I gotta talk to them. You know what I'm to get through to them. So it's just like I kind of like I said, I know how to talk to both sides and but still get my point across in a real way. If that makes any sense, what I
It
just
does, and it's reading on screen. Goddess Peace is asking, what's one thing that you love about Coach Turner?
one thing I love about Coach Turner. Um, he's just like I said, his intentions are pure. He loves these boys, like I said, like they're his, you know what I'm saying? He really cares. He really does care for them and cares for their future. And we need more of that right now in this world because that's the only way these kids are gonna grow. And like I say, he has a great heart and he really cares, He really cares. Sometimes he cares too much by fault, and it can come across, like I said, as a little aggressive or but he has a story, he has a
You
backstory
zeroed in.
as the season go on. They rolling it out really slow, but y'all in for a great season though. Trust me though.
I mean, I have my suspicions and I'm already stressed, but we take a ride.
It's a lot going on. So with Coach Marcus Turner, and then the haircut, I had to take it back to that style. haircut, because every coach who had their haircut.
You guys feel any pressure in putting together this show?
No, I don't think so. I mean, the creator NK who wrote the series and the whole universe, I mean, she writes from a place of, you know, just from her creative, she's a genius, So I don't think she went into it saying am I gonna uphold to what a different world was? She just said, let me, just recreate this space because it's important for us to see these type of shows right now. You know what I'm saying? It's very important. And shows she said like her kids can see. That's why she makes these, that her young sons can watch. And like I said, you see what happened to All American. That show was on its way out, and then it took over a whole new world of its own on Netflix, and the network loved it, and now it was the #1 show. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of, the people spoke to that, so you can see that the people makes your show great. Once people start talking, then it's a wrap. They gonna find it. They gonna love it and start supporting. So that's what they did for that. And All American Homecoming, set in HBCUs. There hasn't been too many shows, right? I think this is like the second.
Yeah, it has been scarce out here.
Yeah.
Like college shows, but none that are like specific to the HBCU experience. I think A Different World is literally the only one. Hold on, y'all. I think he's paused, or that might be me. Might be me. Corey, you there? Oh, I can catch up on comments on the live now. Are we back?
Yeah, I did something and the whole thing. My bad.
No worries. No worries. Yeah, I think that Homecoming is the second HBCU based series. Like there's a good amount of college based shows. Like even Grownish is a college based show, but she's also at a PWI. So this is definitely the second one.
Yeah, it's exciting. You know, hopefully as the show grows, we can get more into the HBCU world, bring, you know, like bring the whole schools into the show. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of room for this show to grow into that space. So I hopefully they'll tap into it, but I believe they will. So
Truly. I think so too. Like I think that the way, at least the way that y'all's story is rolling out now, it's very organic, it's very authentic, and it's literally building upon like all of the things before it. And part of it, I think, in getting started maybe a little bit slower is that people don't actually know. And this is literally peeling the curtain back into the HBCU experience. And again, I went to two and I'm like, yo, this is literally what my experience was. Okay, here's another question. And just let me know when we gotta dip out. Akiba asks, will there be any romantic moments on the show for you?
Akiba, you just gonna have to see.
You can't answer that.
Yeah, I can't. I can't tell you if there's gonna be any romantic moments, but I can tell you one thing: you're gonna enjoy the show's episodes coming up. You enjoy it, so.
Would you be able to confirm for us how many episodes y'all have? Okay, you can't say that yet.
The first season we did 13.
Okay, okay, so
We're on episode 13 right now. We finna finish it up, so it's just kind of like we're gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna take a week and go get me some oxygen treatment, a few IVs. You know what I'm saying? Get my mind right, and then it's back to business.
I love it.
Yeah.
Stay working. You stay working. What's one of your dream roles?
I don't really have one, to be honest. I don't have a dream role. I have like a dream to work with some actors like Denzel Washington, Leonardo DiCaprio. Like those are my favorite actors of all time. So I just felt like one day, hopefully, I can work with those greats. But other than that, every role to me is a dream role at this point, just to work, and just to do what I love to do and still feel like I haven't even scratched the surface yet with what I can do. You know what I'm saying? Like I know.
Yeah. I feel that.
Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Hello? Back. Okay. So yeah, that would be my dream character to work with. And like I said, another dream has always been to start a company, and I have that right now. So I just want to do great movies, and I just want to do great movies, and I am going to do them. The movies that I want to do and movies I want to see. That kind of shift culture and make a difference in the communities, and movies that Hollywood is scared to make. I want to make them.
Ooh. That's a tagline for you. I love it.
Like,
stories you're scared to tell.
Yeah, it's just it's a lot. It's a lot goes on that we can talk about off the Zoom, off of the
Yes, we definitely will. My last question: what advice do you have for young actors? There was a question that was asking, are you going to be auditioning? And y'all, when his stuff comes, I'm sure he's going to be blasting it. I will definitely share everything with y'all. But let's just take this question of what advice do you have for like young actors who are looking to make it?
The advice I have would be just continue to focus on your craft, man. be great at what you do, and they can't deny it. Even it could take 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 years. I've been doing this 28 years. So it's nothing, don't worry about being an overnight sensation. And that's rare that happens, So, just continue to push at your craft, believe in yourself, surround yourself around positive people, and don't take no for an answer, because that's what I'm doing. Just not taking no. I always go and push, and if you believe it, you can do it, and keep faith. Have faith in yourself and your abilities that you can.
I love it. Thank you so much, Corey, for joining me tonight. Coach Marcus Turner on All-American Homecoming, giving us that real, raw love, checking out when he needs it.
No, I appreciate you. We're going to definitely talk, and thank you for starting this chat line. I really appreciate you, and thank you all for supporting All-American Homecoming. It's on now, so y'all should watch it, or if you're not, do whatever you want, but hopefully you watch it.
They're definitely going to watch it. I literally go live every Monday night. I've been supporting All-American for the last year in creating videos and just pushing content out. I really have been, in the last year, I've been really trying to push a lot of our stories that I don't feel like get a ton of media coverage or just support in the ways that it should. So I created a place for the fans to be able to come and talk with someone else who understands the business or knows storytelling, and just to be able to converse with one another. So my audience is super dialed into All-American, super dialed into All-American Homecoming, excited about what they're seeing so far.
Take me somewhere far away from here, from here. Take me somewhere far away from here, from here. Take me somewhere far away from here, from here. Take me somewhere far away from here, from here. I need you to listen, listen. I want you. I miss you, I miss you, I still miss you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You got me in my feelings, can't fight the way I feel. You got me in my feelings, don't wanna make it real. You got me in my feelings, can't fight the way I feel. You got me in my feelings, don't wanna make it real. You got something that I need, yeah I need. Ooh, ooh. All I want is you, all I want is you, all I. Take me somewhere, take me somewhere, take me somewhere, take me somewhere, take me somewhere far away from here, from here. Take me somewhere far away from here, from here. Take me somewhere far away from here, from here. I need you to listen. I want you, I miss you, I miss you, I still miss you. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Okay, y'all, I'm back. I'm sorry. Let me save this live so I can make sure, because y'all know I'll be having technical difficulties and whatnot. I be going through. So I am here. I have my little be right back screen real quick, but let me just make sure I save this live, because some of y'all gonna kill me if I don't say this live. So just give me 2 seconds. Leah's here. Let me know what y'all thought about the interview. I'm so sorry for the audio issues at the start. That was my bad, because y'all know I'll be having technical difficulties. But what did y'all think about the interview overall? Let me know that in the chat. And we're gonna continue to talk about both shows. Child, not me. Okay, we just gonna have to do this for right now. Share. Okay, cause y'all ain't gonna be killing me. Y'all like to come for your good sis. E, you ain't do X, Y, and Z. Okay. So that was one of the reasons why I was so excited for tonight, y'all. Shout out to Corey. That's fam. He's such a real one. So dope. I'm so glad that we were able to make that happen. What we saying? Amazing interview with Corey. Can't wait to see more of Amar and Coach Turner. We so early on. We got to bring him back. Probably like towards the middle of the season or the end of the season so that he can really talk. Because he can't tell us everything. We just starting to get the bits and pieces right now. Okay, great job. Good interview. Thank y'all. Oh, y'all gassing me. I appreciate it. Loves it. Thank you, Uniquely Jasmine. Oh, y'all so sweet. It went great. Yo, you did so good, girl. Thank you. I appreciate it. I be nervous, y'all. I be so nervous because I just be wanting to I want to give y'all greatness, okay? Like I want to give y'all greatness, nothing less. But Corey is so dope in that he's been out here for years. Like he has really been hustling. He's been in a lot of amazing things that I like. When they announced that he was going to be a part of All American Homecoming, I was like, bet, this is it. This is the one. I'm really, really excited because he just really knows his craft. He's about the business. He knows what he's doing. He, has great command of emotions and all of that. And we're really, I think, seeing the very beginnings of Coach Turner. I think that Coach Turner is going to be a pivotal part of the All-American Homecoming story. Like right now we're getting a ton of Simone, a ton of Damon, but Auntie Amara and Coach Turner are coming, y'all. Remember I said it. Auntie Amara and Coach Turner are coming, okay? The man, the myth, the legend. Go ahead and say it, Naya. Go ahead and say it. I don't want to run his IMDb, but go ahead and say it. Yeah, HGH, and he is so humble. I'm gonna have to do a story time of when he and I actually met, because I think it's so dope. Like I love telling people about it. Oh, y'all know, sorry. Introverted Sagittarius says, we love you, girl. I love y'all too, like so much. You have no idea. It's like, girl, especially you are you just show up so consistently and are so supportive. I appreciate it. Amar and Coach Turner remind me of adult versions of Olivia and Spencer. Facts. Big facts. I didn't think of Zoe and Aaron. I definitely get someone earlier in the live said that Coach Turner and President Zeke give them Luca and Aaron vibes, and that's 100% spot on. My God. You loved him in Brotherly Love? Yes. I'm going to make sure I'm going to try to release the interview itself right here on YouTube. So we're going to try to cut it down so that y'all can go back and rewatch it. Because I'm sorry, if you were on YouTube, you missed the first part of the audio because I had whatever issues I had going on. And I didn't get to figure it out until I was halfway into it. So I will go through and make sure we do the interview by itself so that you can go back and watch that. All right. So back to the show, y'all. We done had our moment. We done had Corey Hardrick swing by, show a little love. Make sure that y'all are following him too, at Corey Hardrick on Instagram and on Twitter. They're both the same. He will reply. He will, repost and all of that kind of stuff. He really cares about the audience, and he wants to, hear you all's feedback and get the vibes from y'all. Get the same vibes that I get. Y'all be in my DMs. Y'all be commenting on the videos, telling me all that you want to, you feel and think. He also wants to know some of those things as well. So go ahead and share that with him. You would love to see more of his backstory outside of being a coach and get to a deeper understand his character. It's Zania. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I think we are going to. Because I think that his backstory is definitely tied to what we're getting with Damon. So it's coming, okay? It's coming. Corey is the GOAT. Yes. You felt bad for Thea? I mean, I don't want to be that girl, y'all, but I'm going to go ahead and be that girl because I told y'all about Thea. I told y'all she was giving pretty lonely princess. I told y'all that she was out here running amok and acting a fool because she ain't had no friends and she was resentful of that. So instead of trying to open herself up and figure out what she needed to do to cultivate some of these friendships, she continued to push people away. And I'm gonna go ahead and say I felt bad for her too, because it was her birthday. It's like, all right, now it's her birthday. We can go ahead and give her something. But what I will say is, in knowing that that was like her archetype, I am excited to see where it goes now with Simone. Like, they literally, I keep making this reference when it comes to the Baker house, but Auntie Amara house about to be the Misfits house too, because they keep bringing everybody to dinner on Sundays. They just keep adding new people to dinner. So now they got Coach Turner at dinner, and they got Thea at dinner. She a little lost soul who's going to find her little friendship group here. Hopefully this spurs, Coach Turner and Auntie Mara to stay connected, and maybe they doing more than just the dinners on Sundays together. Maybe they, having lunch and whatnot. Fingers crossed. Yeah. I actually felt for Thea the first time. You can tell that she got some issues that need to be worked out. It's so unfortunate. All these kids have raggedy parents. Because clearly she comes from money, and her parents, bought the tennis facilities, but we have yet to see them. So they probably throw money at her. And that's unfortunate. Nah, because I'm not rocking with Thea that much. I'm holding that grudge. You gonna stand on that grudge with Thea? And shout out to my HBCU, y'all. I found this shirt and I was like, oh, I'll bet I'm wearing it tonight. Xavier University in New Orleans. I understand Thea. She isn't the typical mean girl, and it's nice to see some development in this episode. I would agree. I would definitely agree. I definitely think Coach Turner's backstory was he was a star baseball player at Brinkston. Yeah, but then why didn't he make it to the MLB? We have questions. We definitely have questions. You think Thea is giving Whitley? I don't think Whitley was as mean. Like, I didn't take Whitley seriously. I was like, girl. But Thea, like, she was mean from the jump. I was just like, oh, no, ma'am. I didn't like Thea in the beginning, but I liked Whitley pretty much immediately. But maybe. Who do you think Damon's parents are? Child. I'm on the fence, y'all. I'm not even gonna hold you because Auntie Amara and Coach Turner, they somebody parents, but I cannot figure out who. I can't figure out if they are Simone's parents or if they are Damon's parents, and how those two are kind of intertwined. So I really can't tell you. I'm gonna need more episodes, and I'm gonna need them stat. Who was the girl that kept coming for Nate? Oh, and shout out to, actually, I'm going to do this in a video. My next All-American video, I'm going to do this as well. But I want to do this on live real quick. Shout out to Jasmine Levy, because she sent me a DM last week after one of my videos, and she told me, because I think I was referring to Nate as they, and her pronouns are she, her. So I want to be clear of, like, shout out to Jasmine. Thank you so much for correcting me. If y'all catch anything in my videos, like, give me a little nudge and be like, hey sis, I just think you should know this, or X, Y, and Z. She was so nice and sweet with it. I really meant to look it up, and crazy because in this episode they really confirmed it. Like, I felt like the first two episodes it wasn't really clear for me because so many people were using different pronouns when it came to her. But in this episode we got the confirmation Nate's pronouns are she, her, so I will be using that moving forward. And thank you so much, Jasmine, the subby, super supportive, talks to me in the DM all the time, who literally gave me that little nugget and was just like, hey sis, just so you know, so you ain't out here misgendering nobody and you ain't out here being disrespectful, because we ain't trying to make it disrespectful. So I appreciate that. But old girl was just some little random girl that was a hater. And I think that they were just using her as the device to have the conversation around Nate's story in reference to, for us to get a full clear understanding that pronouns are she, her. She is a part of the female side of this dorm and has been approved to do so. Keisha helped get the solo room just so that she doesn't have to struggle with getting a little raggedy roommate who don't seem to understand, that can't seem to respect people's identities or how they choose to, you know, manifest in the world. Which we can see just by this girl. Like, this girl feels away because you feel like you're getting special treatment, but it's also like you the same hoe that's gonna probably be talking crap when she goes into the communal bathroom. So I don't think that we're going to be seeing her too much. Like, I feel like she's like a one-off character that was just there to really be the vehicle to show what Nate is struggling with on campus, what's going to be a big part of her story. And then also, of course, so that we can get that to really bubble up, and then we can see, you know, the conversation between her and Keisha, and like, yo, I thought that this was actually really, really beautiful because I'm one of those friends too. Like, I'm the friend who wants to deal with stuff before any and everybody that I love. Like, I want to handle it so that you don't have to handle it. I don't want you to hurt. So I completely understood where Keisha was in reference to going and fighting certain battles before Nate would even have to get to it. But I 100% respect it. Like, she's in college. She knows that this is like walking into, you know, full on independence, full on adulthood. And college is really kind of like your training grounds before you're out in the world and have to deal with everything amongst in the world. So trying to, as her friend, trying to shelter her from experiencing some of these same things that she will experience like times 10 once she gets out into the world is not actually really helpful. So I love the dialogue when, you know, Nate is just like, I appreciate it, but I'm going to have to learn how to deal with these things, and you're going to have to let me learn how to deal with it. I also love the dialogue when Nate checked Simone, like, you need to learn to listen to people, because Simone had all of the best intentions in the world. However, it just wasn't giving what it was supposed to give. And it's like, you tried, honey. You definitely tried. So that's kind of like, to answer your question and then to go off into a tangent, that is what was going on with the girl who was giving Nate problems. I think now we're not going to have no issues out of her because we didn't got tea on you, boo-boo. You keep sneaking this little boyfriend in, and if you want to keep getting whatever you having happen in the middle of the night with your man, then you going to mind your business. Okay? Wait, I thought that he did make it to the NLB, but something happened and he had to stop. Sorry, I don't remember that. I gotta go back and see. So y'all saying Thea and Simone about to become besties? That's what I see. What do y'all see? Y'all see Thea and Simone becoming besties? Yeah, I think Damon's birth parents, Amara and Coach, the president, were all cool back in the day. One of them is definitely Damon's dad. I want the flashback episode. Please don't let President Zeke be. President Zeke got Keisha. He know who his kid is. President Zeke don't need no magical baby, no mystery baby. I just can't. Where are the stable parents? The stable parents apparently gave up their kid, because literally it would be Amar and Coach Turner. Those are the only two stable adults that's even running amok on this campus. Thea was given the Black Blair Waldorf. Y'all are on it tonight. Y'all are on it, okay? What more personal than disagreeing or keeping a baby? Hello. Say that. Oh, okay. Jazzy Pooh is Jasmine. Hey, boo. Thank you again so much. It's so crazy that this episode literally lined up and was like, all right, we're going to be very clear. So if you do anything moving forward, then you being disrespectful, okay? Amar and Marcus might wait. Child, this chat is jumping, honey. Amar and Marcus might be Simone's biological parents because she's too disconnected from her supposed parents that are raggedy. So then who is Damon's parents? Nate and Keisha's scene was Oscar worthy. I knew that they would tackle Nate's gender identity. Yeah, and this is just going to be the first of many conversations, I think. I thought it was very educational just to watch for me. Y'all are hilarious in this chat. I can't. That girl's name was really Willanda. I don't even remember what the girl name was. That's how much of a non-factor she was. Simone is definitely Amara Coach Turner's biological daughter. I feel the foreshadowing. So then who is Damon's parent, y'all? I'm stressed. You think Damon about to get a girlfriend soon? Can I submit for y'all's consideration who I think should be Damon's girlfriend? Are y'all ready to hear it? Y'all want to know? Y'all want to know? Let me go ahead and go full for this. So, clearly, I am still Team Jermone. Forever. However, after seeing this dinner and getting to know this character a little bit more in this episode, I could totally see Damon and Thea. What y'all think? Go ahead, sound off. We're going to let you sound off or whatever. But it's Damon and Thea for me. It's Damon and Thea. They would look so cute together. Done and done. Jordan don't gotta punch you in the face because guess what? This is my girl. I'm not tripping off you, bro. I'm not tripping. Let me know what y'all think. I'm gonna go back and look at the previous questions or the stuff in the chat while y'all tell me what y'all think about me putting Thea and Damon together. Because now that we done cracked her little hard shell, she a little vulnerable, a little open. Come on, y'all need to be looking at each other across this dinner table. You need to be smiling a little bit there because, girl, you scowling all the time and you're absolutely gorgeous. Put a smile on that face. Damon already think that he look like, I mean, he do look good, but he ain't got to act like he know it. So all she got to do is wink at him a little bit and then bop-de-bop, boop-de-boop. No. Aprilton, are you saying no to Thea and Damon? You knew I was going to say Thea. I'm here for it. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and get a poll going. Let's go ahead and get this poll going real quick. Yeah. You knew I was going to say Thea. I see it. Early for me to tell. 1, 2, 3, yuck. Lou, what is the problem with Damon and Thea? Like, I just feel like you just being a hater at this point. Simone would not be upset at that. That's not Simone's man. Simone's man is back in California, okay? You approve this message, C. Brinkson? I'm here for it, yes. Naya says, I can see it, but Damon likes Simone too much. He got to get over it, and he got to stop touching her. I feel like Thea going to be with JR, just me. I have thoughts around JR, but I don't know how to say it. I'm just not going to say it. Until I figure out how to say it, I'm not going to say it. Damon too soft for Thea. So what is Simone? Y'all want him with Simone, but he too soft for Thea? I'm all for Jordan drawing back those fists. I really want Jordan to swing on Damon. And I'm really starting to like Damon as a character when he leaving Simone the hell alone. Like, I really am like, okay, sir, I can kind of get on your train a little bit. But I kind of want to see that still. I don't see JR with Thea. I just don't see it. Damon is about to link up with another girl based off the prior trailer for Homecoming. It's coming up. Yeah, he was supposed to be getting in with somebody. Where's Cam? They can't take away his whole football prospects and then never not show him the following episode. Like, we need an update. Thea acts like Layla. I ain't with it. Lou. All right, now your whole love of Olivia and your like disdain for Layla, I can't. Layla and Thea act nothing alike. They are literally just light-skinned rich girls. I cannot with you. You were scared for a minute, thought I was going to say Simone? Never. I am never going to see it for them. Ever. Ever, y'all. Ever. I'm so dramatic. Thea and Damon, that's like mixing fire and ice. How do y'all figure? He likes Simone too much. Erica, Sharp saying, okay. Erica, I just looked it up. It says that Coach Turner had to battle inner demons that led to leaving the pros and the love of his life behind. So then how long was he in the pros? Who did Jordan move on to? Nothingness in a beach house with JJ? That was absolutely buffoonery. Like, I don't understand how they're going to make it logically make sense that these boys keep this beach house, because Spencer and Jordan, they are on, well, Jordan is a walk-on. Spencer and JJ are on scholarship. When you're on scholarship, you have to live on campus. Like, I had no choice but to live on campus. Like, freshman year, it was the no, you don't get to move off. But then also, like, typically you get to move off when you're, like, sophomore and up. I didn't get to go nowhere because what? I'm on the team. I don't get to just be off campus frolicking about. They do curfew checks. They do room check. Like, they do all types of things when you're a collegiate athlete. How y'all gonna keep this beach house? And with what money? Spencer, you just turned down that sponsorship so that you could work at this, or so that you could work out at this free gym and give your likeness to this black man that you just love so much. So where are you even coming up with the money? I don't understand. Like, every idea that JJ and Jordan has is just the worst. And I don't get it, y'all. Like, it's really stressing me out. I like JR. That's my little blue. Let that boy live. He ain't giving Snake. You gotta admit it, girl. I ain't admit nothing. JR ain't admitted Snake, but he walking around with Damon's baby picture on his phone, on his lock screen, but he ain't giving Snake. He is a horrible detective. Like, sir, I can't. Not 68% of y'all not here for Damon and Thea. Like, I thought that we was here. Like, I thought that we was really here, y'all. What? Is we friends or is we not? Like, are we aligned? 66% of y'all talking about something dang on nah. Shari said, I forgot all about Cam. Because they literally left him out of this episode. I wish Simone could just be with both of them. Oh, we ain't doing that now. No. Absolutely not, Naya. I wish Simone could be with both of them. Ciao. Layla was a little full of herself like Thea, but Layla wasn't as vocal about it, I feel like. They said high school beach boys for life. We will never be free, Naya. Never be free of it. Your niece. So I think you're saying Layla needs real mental health counseling. She's already had it. And her reasoning for her choices is just that she's scared. She's really scared. The last person that she loved, the last serious relationship that she had, look how it ended up. A lot of us govern our lives by going through some things or going through an experience, and if it's a good experience, then we want to recreate it. If it's a bad experience, then we want to avoid it. And Layla is trying to avoid any and everything that is negative. So when it came to getting involved with somebody within the industry, it looked like what her dad had going on. That was negative. I don't want no parts of it. That was something that she had to work through. When it comes to now, engaging with this guy, that's one thing. But getting into a place of, I want to be your girl, I want you to be my man, I want to be in a committed thing with you, that is going a lot down the road of what she had just did with Spencer. And that did not turn out well for her. So it makes 100% sense that the first relationship that she potentially has post Spencer, she is trying to avoid it because she's very fearful of experiencing those same negative emotions that ultimately sent her into a spiral of the worst time in her life. If you can't understand that, I'm gonna need you to check your empathy meter, boo. Wait, what y'all arguing about? Bucket with your girls is talking about first Jordan don't have no woman all up in his space touching on him. You coming for Simone? Are y'all finished voting? Because there's 73 people in here and there's only 30 votes, which I'm going to need y'all to hit that like button right there. And I'm also need y'all to finish voting if Damon and Thea, if y'all can see it. Like, I'm going to need more y'all to do that. Come on, we need to close the gap because it's some other people up in here who don't really see the vision. Like, they don't see the dream. They're not getting it. And they voted that they don't see it. And I'm going to need everybody who see it to hit that yes. The only way Damon is going to socially distance from Simone is if they turn out to be cousins. Child, we ain't even going to learn that until season 2. If Damon is not related to Simone, then I'm on Damon's ship. Why? Y'all are just so disloyal. Terrible. JJ has a scholarship. And Asher, stop saying that this boy got your scholarship. Y'all don't play the same positions. Please hush. You sound foolish. JR has too many secrets. He does, Samaj. Tell Naya that, please, because she seems to just be loving that boy, but he got something to him. Not understanding how the real world works. Yes. I don't think we can say that, Lou. But yes, I was starting to think that maybe JR, I don't know, like, I don't know what it is about him, y'all, but he's giving me fluid vibes. I don't want to be disrespectful at all, but he's giving me fluid vibes. That's why I don't see him with Thea. Girl, it's low because it's low. The collective don't like it. I don't want the vision. I am campaigning, Naya, because it don't make no sense. Okay, look, we at 63%. We coming down. Like, let's keep it real. Thea and Damon would be a look, giving light skin love. I mean, less original ideas have been concocted. I mean, come on. Y'all are not here for it with me. I can't. I definitely don't think they're related, but I'm not on that Simone and Damon ship. hoping that they related in some way. Praying, child. Thus, why does she need to talk to somebody to help her through her fears before it's too late? Wait, I might have missed your first part, Eunice. Keisha and Cam are cute. Oh no, maybe I missed it. Eunice, I think I missed the first part of what you were saying. Why does she need to talk to somebody to help her through her fears? Are you talking about Layla? Because we all need help trying to see our way through some things, especially when we're traumatized by it. Hell, y'all know I don't love to do this, but I tend to do this on a damn regular, and I need to stop. But I stay giving y'all a personal example of me. I literally just started dating again this year. I have been out of the dating scene maybe 7 years. Because my past experiences, they were just giving ghetto raggedy trash, and I didn't want to go through it anymore. And then 2 years ago, my ex was killed in Baltimore, and that was something that really just shook me to my core. So even then, when I thought that I was ready, then he was murdered, and then that just repositioned a lot of other things. And it took 2 years, and it took talking with friends and like talking through my feelings and just really trying to make sense of it all to get to a place where now I'm like, okay, I'm open and I'm ready and I can healthily experience other people and entertain these guys who are doing nothing but trying to waste my damn time. But it just takes it. So I don't really know. I don't know how to explain to somebody who doesn't understand why people need community to be able to feel seen and validated and heard and help them heal through some things that might have really cut them deeply. I don't know how to explain that, but that's the best thing that's the best example that I could possibly give to you. So I hope that helps. Not me getting my swerve on with the fellas in LA. Child, no. Erica, definitely think that JR is full as well. Okay, President Zeke and Coach Turner drama is going to be fun to watch. It definitely is. Now, we know you sticking by JR, child. You can't ship Damon and Simone until you know that they're not related. You're not feeling Thea and Damon at all. It's just given trying to protect your mom. It's given they will actually be cute together and let's protect Jamon. Okay? I can't. Get your swerve on. I cannot with y'all. JR and Thea, maybe. If somebody said that Damon was too soft for Thea, y'all don't think that JR is going to be too soft for Thea? The only thing about the brother storyline is just like, so if JR and Damon are brothers, so what? I don't care. It's not as intriguing as if Spencer Jordan, Olivia storyline. There were more stakes in my opinion. That's true. That's 100% true. And even with him talking about like, are they brothers or are they not? I feel like he's also speaking to the fact of like, are they brothers by adoption? Like, were they both adopted? Because his parents are his adoptive parents too, right? Like, he don't know who his biological parents are, right? Am I reading that right? I gotta go back and rewatch the episode, but that's what I think, y'all. Sebringson says, I understand it. In my experience, let me put this camera up, y'all. Y'all, we getting a little bit better. We getting a little fancy. I got a little tablet to help me transition between all these screens so I can give y'all production. Okay? Sebringson says, I understand it in my experience. It took some time. I haven't been in a relationship in 15 years. I just haven't found the one who I can connect with. That is real. That is so real. And then also, Like, if we're gonna have another little real moment, if Erica gonna be telling all her damn business on this live, let's go ahead and do it, right? When it comes down to that, like, the space that I'm finding myself in is like, while I'm now open to it, excuse me, after you go through some stuff and then you heal and you learn, then the bar is kind of set even higher. So like the guys that I'm meeting now is just like, boy, you could never, and you could never. Like, do I look like I'm here to waste my damn time? Absolutely not. Because I know exactly like what I want. I know what I'm going to stand for. I know what I'm not going to stand for. I have all of this past experience to see like, okay, yeah, this wasn't it. You tried that. This should be a no-go. This you can still try and maybe it'll work out. But girl, you know that you don't like this. You know that this shows that he's inconsistent. You know that this shows this, and this. So it also makes it a little bit more difficult as you kind of like evolve in life and you know are healing from a lot of the things that were meant to hurt you, because you really dial into a specific like, and it's more than a preference, you dial into what is aligned with you and your purpose. So I say continue to heal, Sabrisen. There's no time limit on it. Really go with, you know, what feels great to you, what feels right to you. Again, just prioritize your healing so that when you do come back and when you do decide to open yourself back up for that, you're not leading with any trauma and you're not making decisions based off of any trauma. That's one thing that we're seeing with Layla. She's making decisions based off of her trauma because she hasn't healed from the Spencer thing yet. And that's one thing that she wants to do. But child, it can take some time. It really can take some time. I kind of want to have some more like real conversations with y'all. Should we be doing lives talking about life? Look at that. It's coming down. 41 votes and we have 61% that don't see it for Damon and Thea. So I feel like the people who with me, y'all need to speak up now or forever hold your peace. Yes, that's what JR said in episode 2. He said that he was adopted, or the end of episode 1 or episode 2. He said that he was adopted as well. Jordan coming for his girl next show. She popped out that seat real quick. Jordan like, so what we got going on here? What is this? And I'm here for it. Y'all, I'm getting in my toxic bag with Jordan Baker next week. So just go ahead and prepare yourself because we coming to Brinkston and we bringing the noise. Kofi says, Erica, can you be nice to Asher, please? He been taking too many L's and I need him to get some wins. Jamie might be good for him. By the way, Thea and Damon would be Spencer and Layla 2.0. I'm just saying. Well, nothing was wrong with Spencer and Layla except for the timing. So, I'm just saying. And no, I'm not going to be extra nice to Asher because Asher needs to sit his ass down and focus, okay? No, I don't think that he needs yet another woman to help usher him into the next stage in his life. I'm sorry, Kofi. I don't have it. I don't have it to give. I'm out here fighting for my life, for Jamone. I don't have the energy to give Asher any niceties. I only have straight no chaser for Asher Adams. That's it. I'm sorry. Not sorry. You can't see why I'm not a fan of JR. It's just something about him. From the backdoor pilot, I didn't like how he was moving. I didn't like how he was talking. I didn't like how he was looking. And he got, like some of y'all said it, he has too many secrets for me. I don't trust it. Y'all don't think that JR was adopted? He was just saying his parents are Brinkston alum. No, go back to the dinner scene. I think from episode 2. Y'all gonna make me pull it up and get a copyright. Because I know for a fact that he was like, yeah, me too. Did everybody post a tweet with a hashtag of All American Homecoming? While I'm looking for this spot, can y'all go and do that for me, please? Y'all are going to Twitter and y'all are going to follow me at ericavane.com, and then you're posting a tweet with the hashtag All American Homecoming. Wow, not a damn service announcement, Baltimore. So some of y'all asked me how I be watching the episodes when I'm on the West Coast early, because I watch them off of my family's DVR, who is back in Baltimore. Random little fun facts. I'm trying to get to the point where I think Damon said that I think JR said that he was adopted. Damn, where's episode 1? They're going to try to make me watch commercials. Did y'all hit that like button? I'm almost to the point. I'm coming back with my receipts, y'all. These dinner scenes be taking too damn long. I know for sure Simone's mom will do what? I know for sure Simone's mom will be visiting. Child, all she's going to do is bring the noise in the most annoying way. Simone and JR are about to turn into Dora and Diego. Literally. Why did I feel like he said this to Simone? But he wasn't sitting next to her. Maybe y'all right. He wasn't sitting next to Simone there. What I was very confused about is, like, how did they grow up together, be playing in the leagues together back in Chicago, but then he talking about, oh, I didn't know that you was adopted. How would you not have known that if you known him pretty much your whole life? So maybe y'all are right, because I don't see it. Y'all can have it. Maybe he didn't say that he was adopted. But then even that don't make no sense. Like, why would his parents keep him but then give away Damon? It's just giving all types of confusion. We need a Life Live, because Life is a show on its own. Y'all want a Life Live, Kenny? Y'all want to just connect on what's going on with Life? We need Toxic Erica all day. Listen, Toxic Erica has been invited to the chat because of Bel Air and because of Michael Ealy. And now she has decided that she was going to visit Brinkston with Jordan. However, she needs to usher herself up out of here sometime soon, because I am being dragged for my trolloping and toxicity in some of these videos. And I don't like it. But then also I ain't mad at it, because I completely understand it. Nate hair always laid, always. Asher better get the fuck on. I'm saying, Kofi wants us to care about what Asher got going. All right, y'all. I'm about to close this poll because y'all just being haters, and that's fine. Y'all don't see it for Damon and Thea. Whatever. It's fine. Asher will never get anything. Wait, Asher will never get anything. Dang it, I missed it. Asher will never get anything from me. Rayleigh said no. Oh, thank you, A Fulton. Thank you so much. Yo, oh yeah, we just crossed the 2-hour mark. So I need to wrap this up. Ciao. We are cutting up and kikiing. Thank y'all so much for joining me. If y'all have work or school or whatever in the morning, I completely understand. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you really did enjoy the live interview that I did with Corey Hardrick, Coach Marcus Turner from All-American Homecoming. We're going to be on here for a little bit more because I want to get through the rest of y'all's comments in this chat. Before you head out, make sure that you like the video, share if you care, share it to Twitter or your Instagram. If you post on Instagram story, a screenshot with the live and then you tag me, I will definitely repost it. You did ask nicely, Kofi. You did. Can't be mad at you for being honest. You are the only dude in the community talking about Asher. I mean, we gonna still look at him or whatever, but we just not investing any extra energy into him. Because Asher got a lot of our energy in season 3. Kind of like Olivia too. I'm kind of chilling on her too. She's doing her thing over here in the journalism side, being super supportive of herself and Spencer, and I love that for her. She's not requiring anything extra from me right now, and I appreciate it. That's what Asher need to do. He need to get the memo. All I know is Jordan better reserve all his smoke for Damon and leave Simone out of it. She is already stressed enough. Well, Simone gonna get him together, so I'm here for Simone getting him together and then him going and taking all that aggression out on Damon. And hopefully Damon can fight. The storyline with Damon Jr. and these parents is confusing me. Yes. I'm going to go back and watch it too, Shari. I ain't even going to hold you. Because I thought that he said mine too, but in reference to the adoption part. But you could 100% be right about the Brinkston alumni part. Hurry, I'm trying to get through the rest of the chat, y'all. I think I will never like Asher from episode 1. I couldn't stand him. C. Brinkson, listen, I was there with you. However, season 3 brought me over to Asher's side a little bit, so I got off of his head. Stolen or sold baby storyline, maybe. If so, then why are you giving up fighting for your kid? You should still be searching to this day. Girl, we go live talking about Bel Air on Thursdays, and I can't be having y'all drag me on Monday nights and Thursday nights. We're going to reserve that for Thursday night when I come on here talking my and y'all don't be feeling it because I want Aunt Viv to take a swim in the Reed waters. JR is giving Jordan seeing a picture and just run with it. He pretty much said he thinks Damon is his brother because he's adopted and he thought his parents had another baby. Literally, I found this random picture of this kid in the Bible and it's my brother because there was a kid at dinner on Thursday and now he's not there anymore. So where's my brother, parents? Boy, what? Good night, Kenny. Thank you so much for checking in with us. Have a great day at school tomorrow. And thank you. I'm so glad that you loved the live. Camisha is a thing. Totally here for it. Let's talk about Jordan outfits for the next episode because no, y'all not gonna play him. You know, I don't care if Jordan come up there in his drawers. We coming up here to rectify some things and to make sure Simone understand where home is at. So we don't care about y'all calling his outfits grandpa. We don't care about y'all looking at his cardigans. What it is, what it ain't. Olivia's growth is so beautiful. Yes, it truly is. Maybe JR's mom cheated and got pregnant and that's Damon was adopted. Who the heck knows? Lindsay, that would be fly. But then also, how you gonna cheat, have a baby, bring the baby home for a little bit, and then get rid of the baby? Huh, girl? Why was we just holding on to this baby? We need a backstory on Thea and why she is so cold. I think it's all her damn parents' fault. He did say Sebrington, but what we're trying to figure out is if he said it about being adopted as well, or if he just said it about his parents being alumni. But I feel like we already knew that his parents was alumni too. You don't want Thea and Simone being cool because you don't trust Thea. I trust Thea now. Now that she's gotten to the nitty gritty of like what her overall issue is, I can rock with it. I can totally rock with it. Sebrington, one thing Asher's going to do is be true to character. He blames every woman for all of the stuff. He didn't just blame Olivia. He blamed Layla. He blamed, he turned around and blamed Jamie. He also, at some point, didn't he blame old girl with the boots? What's her name? That we have gotten rid of and never have to see again, I don't think. Dang, y'all, I really forgot her name. With the cute balayage and them boots and them booty shorts. What's her name? No, don't tell me her name because I have eradicated her from my mind and I love that for me. Never mind. Don't tell me her name. But he literally does that with every single woman. Every woman that comes into his life and he's spewing out his guts on what's wrong with him and they try to help him or fix him, he always blames them for it. For trying to help him. At the end of the day, that's Simone's man and we need to stick beside him. Period. Not Naya reading him. Naya is on Jordan's head. No, y'all done told me I ain't want to know the dang on girl name no more. Her name is the Asher I met this summer. Yes, that is her name. I literally lost her name for a second, y'all. And hopefully I can go back to that place of forgetfulness because I would love to not remember it. Yes, it's giving Vaseline. It's giving the Asher I knew this summer. It's giving my friends would never talk to me that way. Girl, you don't even have no friends. All you got is these damn boots and these booty shorts. All right, y'all. We kind of were all over the place because we also had that interview, which was in the middle of tonight's live. But I think I talked about everything. Of course, I'm going to have my breakdown videos for my deep dives. I'm going to definitely discuss Spencer James in that because I absolutely love what they did with his storyline. I have been praying, y'all. Praying that they will resurrect my man and give him something good to sink his teeth into for the rest of this season. And I love where they're going with it, where they have like started and where they're going with his storyline. Also love what we're getting from Olivia. One thing that I'm noticing with the two of them, they both need to be patient. Like Olivia just starts at the LA Tribune and she's doing it. Just starts as a paid person and she wants a byline. She wants articles. Like she wants all of these things. And it's like, you and Spencer want to show up and want people to give you all of this stuff. Child, there is work to be done. There is time to be given. There is, stripes to be earned, baby. It don't work like that, honey. You don't just pop up somewhere and they just be like, here you go, red carpet, go ahead and get yours. That's not how this works. So we definitely going to talk about that a little bit more in my breakdown video. As well as going into, I want to have a conversation around Jordan because while some of his little lines were cute, I also feel like we need to be honest and speak to the Jordan character that we know or who he has shown himself to be up until this point, which don't necessarily always align with the dialogue that he is speaking. And I'm very interested in where he's going to be specifically with football moving forward. Like, even when I go back to the little things about Jordan, when JJ wanted to do that toast for the first time, and Spencer's like, no, we got a scrimmage tonight. We can't take that. And Jordan's like, it's just one shot. Those things to me let me know that Jordan's mind is not where it needs to be. Like, so while he wants to preach about, oh, it's no preferential treatment and coach is actually letting us just show him what we got versus feeling like in high school, Spencer might have got selected for some other reason other than the fact that he was amazingly talented. It's like, sir, actually think back because you were not slighted in the least. If anything, your nepotism helped you. You were the coach's son. Plenty of times where you were slacking off and bringing down the team and doing whatever the hell you wanted to do because you wanted to do it. You were able to do so simply because you were the coach's son or simply because the coach messed up and he didn't want to say nothing to you. So it's all cute and all how you want to check Spencer on his expectations coming into this program. But like, let's go ahead and check you on your resentment of Spencer being great and you still realizing that you haven't arrived to that level yet. That's on you, baby. which I need to put that in my dang breakdown because that's really how I felt. But yeah, y'all. So I'm going to be giving y'all the breakdown tomorrow. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. If you are watching this as a rewatch, then please make sure that you hit the like and drop a comment to the live. And let me know how you liked it. My breakdown videos will be up probably like midday afternoon tomorrow, as well as my previews, because it's a lot, y'all. Doing the 2 breakdowns for 2 shows and then my previews, child, me and my editor be, whoo. We be fighting for our life. Shout out to Natia, who be holding down for me, but we got the All-American content coming for y'all tomorrow. I thoroughly enjoyed both episodes. I would probably give All-Americans episode a 8.5. I would give Homecoming a 9. I really, really enjoyed the Homecoming episode tonight. They are both on a great path, a great trajectory moving forward. And if there's any other videos that you think I should do or storylines that you want me to jump into, then post it as a comment on this video. Okay? Jordan's a hater forevermore. Oh, I love y'all. I'm interested in hearing a conversation between Simone and Jordan after he shows up. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. All right, y'all, it's been real. I love you. Thank you so much for kicking in with me so late at night. I will see you on Wednesday if you watch Sisters for my live then, and on Thursday for my live for Bel-Air. Sisters is at 8:15 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you watch that show, come and kick it with your girl. And Bel-Air is at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Thursday. And y'all should be watching Bel-Air. I get if you're not watching Sisters, but y'all should be watching Bel-Air. If you watching All American Homecoming, it's just right along in that group. You should be watching Bel-Air. Period. See you in the next one.